This is Dolynny TV. Holy crap, guys. She is friggin' hot. Been under a heat warning for now 4 or 5 straight days. It has been absolutely a roaster out there here in Cold Lake this week. See, normally we'd be coming in doing Friday packs, and that's kind of what I waited for all day. Thought we'd get set 8 possibly. We did not. We are still stuck on set 7. The roster updates are really not that special. So today instead we've got another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays OSFM franchise mode. Reason being, I haven't done one in a while. I've been away for quite a few days, and it's good to get back to the grind. So guys, if you're new to the channel, what I want you to do is get onto the grind here on Dolynny TV. Trying to close in on 6,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. And guys, if you're returning or new, hit that like button. Trying to hit 15 likes on today's video. So, sunglasses in tow. You can see how hot I am by how red my face is. It's not normally this red. Even this shirt's not doing much. But, you know what? I bet you it'll be even hotter in August. And that's where we are in the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. We are facing Washington. A lot of stuff to be played out here. Our last quite a few games pretty much against the AL East. But the problem being we're 55 and 65. I kissed this season goodbye long ago. The Yankees, Red Sox not quite holding down the stranglehold they should be. But you see we're 12 games back of the wild card, 15 back of the division lead. It's just not going to happen. So we might as well let it go at this point. Don't want to read all this stuff. We want to go see Devon Travis, Alberto Osuna Jr, Kris Bryant, Justin Smoke, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Like, these guys are coming around, but it's almost too little too late, to put it that way, I guess. So it's been a difficult year, and we will try and navigate through to the rest of the way. Of course, the one big change, I did put Reese McGuire back in the lineup, and we're going to see what he can do for us after sitting on the bench and being the backup to Luke Maile for a little while. Catchers, they are a different breed. So let's go get a victory there. Riley Adams no longer injured in AAA. We'll auto-utilize him. Now against Boston, trying to get shut down. Kris Bryant, a homer, 2 RBIs. We get shut down indeed. And another one now, trying to shut it down in the 8th inning. Sean Reed-Foley going for the shutout. Almost choked it there. And John Birdie no longer injured in AAA. Rick Porcello now going for a shutout in the top of the 9th. Man, I should have drank some water before getting this going. We get the shutout. Okay, good. Winning a couple games, then you lose a bunch. Now, Roberto Osuna trying to shut it down. There we go. That gets done. So 62, 65. Man, okay, we're starting to turn it on. We're going to get to 500 before this season's over. Except for that's a loss there. And now we're trying to win this one. Carlos Rodon going for the shutout. He will not get it. It's a 3-1 victory. And we're 66 and 71 entering the September call-up stage. Where's our lineup? Oh man, look at these boys doing their thing. Devon Travis, 17 homers, 55 RBIs, 297 batting average. He's up to an 82, so he's starting to get happy about being up there. Albert Almora Jr. doing a better pace than what Kevin Pillar normally would do, I'd say. And then you've got Kris Bryant, 29 homers, 93 RBIs, 341 batting average. He'll hit 100 RBIs, 30 home runs for us this season. That batting average is absolutely insane comparative to what he's done all the rest of his career. Justin Smoke, even though he's cold, 17 homers, 58 RBIs, 261 batting average. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 18 homers, 69 RBIs, up to an 82 overall from a 78. And I mean, look at those stats. Big time improvement from last year. 246 batting average. He'll figure that out as it goes along. Contact versus left is getting better. His power versus left is getting worse. So he's going to be a power hitter against righties, more of a contact hitter against lefties. That's not a problem. That can be huge in the lineup. Bo Bichette, 11 homers, 48 RBIs, so he's going to be off that pace from last year, even though he does have time to clutch it up in 29 games. Garrett Aker, 4 homers, 39 RBIs, doing his thing. Reese McGuire, so-so, about what you expect. And Dwight Smith Jr. growing up to a 74. He's having a solid little season here, the most games he's ever played in an MLB season. 4 homers, 19 RBIs, 257. He's looking good. Tommy Wells on the bench. How about a season for Tommy Wells? Down from a 77 because he's on the bench. That's okay. He'll have a starting role next year maybe, or else we might end up having to trade him. Really not sure what I'm going to have to do. I might have to move VLADDY G Daddy Jr. to first base. already at 22 years old. That's a pretty risky gamble. And then get Justin Smoke up on out here. We'll find out the pitching rotation. Marcus Stroman still cold. Carlos Rodon's fallen off. But these guys really coming around the middle of the rotation. Sean Reed-Foley still struggling to figure it out. He is an 80, up from a 78. It's been a struggle for him. See a struggle for the rest of the bullpen. Sam Sims, a really big bright spot, calling him up. That was a big boost to our bullpen. Ryan Tepera struggling, and I mean Danny Barnes bringing it down a little bit. Roberto Osuna 251 and a 27 save campaign for him. So it's been a weird season, and that's okay. We'll let it choke on out as we'll get this season over with and see what the end of the year stats are like. 5-4 for Kansas City, 2 out. We can't clutch that victory. 10-3. AAA Bisons have made the wild card. Fisher Cats have not. So let's go enjoy AAA for a little bit here, see what we can do against Colorado with Ryan Baraki, TJ Zuck, Roberto Castillo, Thomas Pannone, and Ariel Uredo going for us. Game 1, well, Buffalo's up 3-2. We'll win that one 4-3, thankfully. And then now a chance to close it down. Jordan Hicks on the mound. Bottom of the 9th. 2-2 game. Clippers win that one. But we win 8-4. All right. All right, we won the Wild Card Series, and we'll be taking on the Rail Riders, or Knights for the championship. Go against SWB here. Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Riley Adams, 0 for 2. 10-game hitting streak. Rail Riders win that one 4-1. Aaron Loop trying to save this one in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Rail Riders rally. Oh boy. So now Ken Labine is ready to come off the DL. We'll auto-utilize him, and we'll just keep going through the days. We win that one 7-2. We're losing this one 5-1, and we have been eliminated from the playoffs right there. So let's get back to the big club. We're 73-77. Pardon me, as my nose is really itchy. Shaved the cat. Lots of cat hair in the house today. Nate Pearson getting a couple innings in. Like, you see this team starting to shape up, but it's just too little, too late. 73-77. What is the lineup looking like? Devon Travis, Albert Almora Jr. He's doing okay. Chris Bryant still not getting anywhere near to where he should be. He should already be at 100 RBIs, no? Justin Smoke, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette doing okay. Garrett Aker, 4 homers, 40 RBIs, okay. 5 homers, 24 RBIs for Reese McGuire in his rookie campaign. Really liking that, McGuire. And Ken Labine coming back in the 8th spot. And you see he's 78 overall. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up to his 83. He's grown to a 79. Perfect. Things are looking good now. Dwight Smith Jr., Luke Maile, Richard Urena, Danny Jansen, Rowdy Tellez is back in the majors. Logan Warmworth. Look at that, Manny Delgado. Things look good. So I'm going to get Rowdy Tellez in there against righties, see what he can do for us, give him a chance to play some actual MLB time. Nate Pearson in there, and then you got Rafael Gomez, a top 50 prospect, I believe, and a couple other guys that I would like to throw in there. I'm going to switch out Ryan Baraki for Roberto Castillo, and Jordan Hicks needs a chance to lower that ERA, so we'll get him in there for Rafael Gomez and see what he can do. Let's go finish this season. What do you say? Got 2 Baltimore series, 1 Tampa Bay, and 1 Minnesota. We win 2 of 3 and then lose the last one. That's okay. We're doing all right. Garrett Aker, 10-game hitting streak. Win that one 10-1 in the late going. Manny Delgado on first base. Garrett Aker, bottom of the 8th. Rays defeat us 3-2, and then we lose 2 of 3. Baltimore, 3-0 lead. We'll at least get a run, 6-1. And that is your season, 79-83. There was nothing we could do to try and claw back, that's for sure. We finished 17 games back of the division lead. The wild card, we were 14 back. It was just not meant to be this entire season. Thankfully, we beat up on Baltimore. We'll have a good pick, I guess. That's all I can say. We'll have a top 15 pick, I'd say. Not yet, about top 15 picks. So next year will be interesting. Devon Travis went cold, 20 homers, 69 RBIs, a career high in home runs and a career high in RBIs for Devon Travis, almost a career high in batting average as well. Albert Almora Jr., 78 homers, or 78 overall, 18 homers, 65 RBIs. Chris Bryant squeaks there, 4 solo shots and gets to the 100 RBI mark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 23 homers, 81 RBIs. That is what we are talking about, my friends. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. about to be an absolute monster next season in Toronto. 23 homers, 81 RBIs. First base, 4-hole behind Chris Bryant. Oh, give it to me. Bo Bichette. And you got Garrett Aker, who finished the season with 46 RBIs, up to an 82 overall. Look at those pluses. He's even better than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at this point, and he's only 20. This guy, future franchise player, like I said. 6 homers, 30 RBIs for Reese McGuire, and Ken Labine finishes up the year 14 homers, 58 RBIs in his rookie campaign as a 20-year-old. Now you gotta check that out. 25, 20, 22, 21, 28, 25, 29. So what do we have? 3 guys in the lineup over 25 this season. There's a reason why we struggled. You got to be honest with yourself sometime at some point in the season. Justin Smoke, 19 homers, 67 RBIs. Juan Kelly. And then you got Dwight Smith Jr. finishing in there with 7 homers, 31 RBIs, and 252 batting average. Luke Maile, 252 batting average as well. 6 homers, 38 RBIs. He grew tremendously this season for us. But he's down from a 72, so can't worry about him too much. See, Carlos Rodon finished nicely, and Sean Reed fully struggled it out through. Joe Biagini, like Sam Sims, the lone bright spot, literally the lone bright spot for us in this bullpen. And Roberto Osuna, I mean, 32 saves, a good campaign for him. Should have had a lot more, but what are you gonna do? Roster, we'll go check the last couple of things we have to do, and I'll let you guys go. Rowdy Tellez ends up finishing the season with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and a .176 batting average. He is just not clicking in the MLB. Really, that's a weird thing to me, but he just can't seem to figure it out, and I guess we'll figure it out along the way, that's for sure. See John Birdie, a couple of guys, like our shortstop situation, we've really got to figure out what we're going to do with all these logjam B prospect shortstops. Start trading them out the door, maybe. Barry Borders, Ramon Santos, guys are just chugging along. They could be big performers 2 years down. I mean, Ramon Santos, he gets a big boost. He could be a huge asset mid-season next year. Anyone else that we really have to keep an eye on? Orlando Medeiros, and that is really it. The Class A roster. Just a couple guys here. Chester Fleming, who grew quite a bit for us, and then Anderson Baer as well, who ended up across the board growing to a 55 overall 55 overall catcher. Guys, thank you so much. I am hot as hell. I'm gonna get on out of here. This is Tyson, installing the TV. I'll catch you guys as always in the next one.